Hi, I'm Bran, and I love the Lifetime game show Palooza so much that we brought it back now.
Yeah, I'm Patrick Serrano, and I'm a Lifetime movie expert, and I am the host of this game show.
I'm Dan, and I love the second annual Lifetime game show Palooza, and this is the Deck the Lifetime Uncorked podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host his podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
The reviews were in.
Yeah,
we couldn't wait another year.
I'm not excited for this. We were very clear that we were trying to crack games.
Yes, and we did.
And it was the first annual Lifetime game show Palooza. And mere 2 weeks later, we're doing another one.
When you crack games, why wait?
That's right. It's wide open. We crack games wide open.
Patrick, you're back.
And
you're back for another game show Palooza.
Right. Still don't know anything about game shows. Still not thinking of myself as a host, but here we are.
Now, obviously the feedback was great. People loved it. When we announced on social media that this week we were having a second annual, I think the only buzz I've seen for this week, Aaron, is people being excited for another Palooza episode.
Yeah, I mean, when last week's episode aired, there were a lot of comments on how much fun it was. And then when the schedule dropped on Sunday, just a lot of comments, feedback in the Facebook group.
Yeah, they're excited.
Just
happy to
have Patrick back.
Amen.
But double excited for
a Palooza.
I love how the way you said it, though, is the only buzz for the whole week.
No, I didn't see any other comments related to anything else we were doing this week.
Right.
Game show Palooza.
Slow news week.
Slow
Hallmark week.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Yeah.
Patrick,
I'll take it.
After doing, now that we have Palooza under our belt, collective belt, anything you're changing this week? Anything that you're fine tuning?
Well, nothing stays the same, because I'm winging it the whole time.
What?
So I don't have the same segments. It's totally different. It's
Totally different. Totally show.
Different.
Now, I will say one thing that is not totally different is me winning, Dan losing, because as everybody remembers, last Palooza
we all remember that
was victorious.
You won the Palooza last year's
Palooza.
This year, new year, new me.
Yeah. So that's pretty big. And I will just say double or nothing. Now that I know what that means.
Double or nothing.
Now that I know what it means, double or nothing.
Because we're not going to tell anybody what the bet was last week, but this week it is double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Which means I can win one.
I've been told that's not how it works, or else I'd have a hat right now. Anyway, this isn't for you, Patrick.
Yeah, it isn't for you.
This
isn't for anybody.
This doesn't concern
really
you.
Outside of the office.
What does concern you is the Lifetime game show Palooza. I will let you take it away.
Okay, so I learned last time that scoring is so important to you guys, and knowing how the scoring works. Yeah. So I didn't tweak that at all. That hasn't changed. I didn't think about the scoring at all. So we'll just go with it. So you guys are gonna compete in a Lifetime quiz, and we'll have a couple segments. I have a tiebreaker this time because last time I think we tied, and then I had to think of something on the fly. So.
Right.
Feels like he's trying to take away from my win.
Close. It was that close. Double or nothing.
Yeah. And you both are Lifetime experts, just like me now. I mean, we've been doing the recaps for so long now.
I've never really seen a movie to get that on. To get that honor is fantastic. Yeah.
What is it, like 1,000 hours of doing something?
I'm pretty sure it's 10,000 is what Malcolm Gladwell said.
Oh.
So we're 10% experts. You've probably put in 10,000 hours, though, right?
Oh, yeah. I definitely have put in 10,000 hours, but, I was saying recording the podcast. Yeah, 1,000 hours sounds good.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Yeah. Let's go for it.
So our first segment, which I've entitled, How'd You Die? I'm going to tell you guys about a Lifetime movie, and you are going to tell me how they died. Okay? Or they're all related to death. Not necessarily how you died, but pretty much You'll see. Okay. How do you guys feel about death in general?
I love it.
Yeah, we're big
fans,
here.
big proponents.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I mean,
I think everyone should do it
movies.
one day. I think everybody should do it one day.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen whether you want it to or not. So I went with an oldie but a goodie that I feel like you guys should know about, being Lifetime experts like me, and a lot of the listeners are going to know the answer to this right away. So I'm going with the old original Lifetime movie. It actually aired on NBC. It's called Death of a Cheerleader, and it has our best. You guys have heard of it?
No, not even a little bit, Patrick.
Oh, really?
Unless
it used to be called A Friend to Die For.
Oh, now that you no, I still have nothing. I have nothing.
Okay, great. The question to you all is: how did the titular cheerleader, played by Tori Spelling, of course, we all know and love, how did she die? How did the death of the cheerleader happen?
What if we both give an answer?
Yeah.
And then we determined, we hear the real one, and then you and I together have to come up with a consensus of who is closer.
Okay, that's fair. So, do we get nothing else?
Well, I do have A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like
I
you
like
guys.
A, B, C, D way better. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So, option A is Kelly Martin stabs Tori Spelling with a pocket knife they both received when they were friends in Girl Scouts.
That's pretty good.
It's a good one.
Okay, so
it's a tiny little knife.
It's a tiny knife to die from.
Yeah,
it's a little knife.
Also has nothing to do with cheerleading, isn't it? Cheerleading?
Yeah, but it's also a friend to die for.
Oh, I thought it was a cheerleader.
Both. Both of the titles.
Well,
Great.
Tori Spelling plays a cheerleader, but that's all you get from the title, Death of a Cheerleader.
Fair.
So
okay, great.
I won't give any more details. Kelly Martin stabs. This is option B. Kelly Martin stabs Tori Spelling with a kitchen knife her sister left in the car while eating an apple. Okay. Option 3, or I don't know how you say these things in a quiz.
D.
C.
Here it is.
Kelly Martin stabs Tori Spelling with a nail file from her purse after Tori Spelling calls her a lesbian. Okay.
Right. You didn't even believe that one, Patrick.
And then finally, option D, a helicopter skiing accident.
Ooh.
And Bran, I would like you to play clip 1, please.
Oh, is this the death?
No, this is just a clip.
We've cracked games.
Yeah, the clips don't matter. That's the thing you got to know.
Right.
Don't get distracted. The clips don't matter. Here we go.
Laurel tells me you lost your parents.
This is not the death?
Helicopter skiing accident in Austria. They were killed with 8 other people. The whole side of the mountain came down. They died doing what they loved.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know that helicopter skiing accident is a real thing.
Okay.
In a Lifetime movie.
But not for this one.
They died doing what they
but
loved.
not for this one.
Okay, so it's not D.
Completely just devoured by a mountain falling on them.
Aaron, would you mind getting rid of the chat?
The chat has made this.
Because this is
they know.
They know. And now we're in a little bit of a sticky wicket here. They could be wrong.
No, but he gave us 3 stabbing ones, and then he played us a clip of the 4th one that isn't it. So we narrowed it to the other 3. The
3rd one he clearly didn't believe.
The 3rd one he didn't believe. So now we're down to pocket knife that they got. I don't think the Girl Scouts they get pocket knives?
No.
It's got to be the knife apple.
I don't even know if our pocket knife's big enough to really do any damage.
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
If you hit a kidney or something, you could get
a kidney,
a heart.
Oh.
Bring one in.
Any knife.
Yeah, that's right.
Bring one in.
Stab me anywhere.
I'm going to go with the knife, the kitchen knife.
Or 2, whatever it is. Yes.
Okay. Yes. You are correct. So that was Kelly Martin stabs Tori Spelling with a kitchen knife her sister left in the car while eating an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yes. And we do see a whole scene of the sister and Kelly Martin, and the sister's driving with a big knife, butcher knife, cutting an apple and eating little slivers of it. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I tried to think of things just as crazy, like stabbing someone with a nail file and calling them a lesbian.
A lesbian, yes.
Because,
of course.
Well, that part is also true. Tori Spelling does call Kelly Martin a lesbian.
Wow.
And,
So that actually was a lot better of a choice than we thought it was.
Wow. How about that?
My grandfather
I snuck
would routinely get an apple from the refrigerator, sit in his recliner, pull a pocket knife out of his pocket. and then just start peeling off pieces of apple and eating them off the knife like he was some sort of pirate.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just a normal
Exactly.
thing.
That's a thing.
For him to do.
All right.
Okay.
People in the
that's
chat.
that's why I did that question.
People in the chat.
Can't guess.
Stop.
Out loud.
Don't guess.
That's right.
No, they can guess. They can guess, but like maybe guess in like secret code, you know?
All right, just don't guess. Okay. All right. We're tied. We're tied
Come up with a code.
You guys collectively come up with a code.
Talk amongst yourselves. Come up with a code.
We are tied at what?
One
Tied.
each or 0 or 1,000. Doesn't matter. Should we make
matter.
him 1,000? We can make him 1,000?
Yes, 1,000
Tie's
each.
a tie. Great.
Yeah. Next question. In Trapped Sisters, 2 sisters are trapped in an unlikely scenario. What is the scenario?
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Option A. They are sisters who are trapped in a closet.
How?
Option B. Well, it could happen. Closets are dangerous. Option B. They are sisters who are trapped in the sauna.
Ooh, that'd be tough.
Okay.
That'd be bad.
Yeah. Unlikely scenario. That's the key
No,
thing.
you're right.
Option C. They are sisters who are trapped in the pool.
Okay.
Maybe the pool got covered over top of them.
Yeah. Okay.
And option D. They are sisters who are trapped in a deep freezer.
Oh.
Ooh.
Trapped
would-
Sisters is the title.
We're taking
Trapped
turns on this
Sisters
to go
is the
first.
title.
Do we
wanna go
have
first this time?
another unrelated clip to play? Or?
There is not
Okay.
an unrelated clip, but that would have been really fun if I did that.
All the clips
Just
are
for funsies.
yes, and they give away that one of them is not the answer.
Right.
My gut says freezer. I don't know. What are you thinking though?
Are we working together? Or are
No,
we playing against
we're playing
each other?
against each
Do
other.
you want to go first this time? Then I'll go first next time.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
My gut says freezer. I do kind of think pool. I think that's scary. I do feel like there was a movie that I see.
It was Night Swim that just came out.
Yeah, we saw it in the theater.
A couple months
Yeah.
ago. Did you see
Yes.
it?
Yeah, we did see Nice One.
Where it's like a possessed pool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
opens
it's
really strong.
So
First
silly.
30
No, but
minutes
I'm
that movie was
thinking
strong,
about
and then it
I'm
went
thinking
down.
about somehow I feel like I saw a trailer for something where the literal pool cover goes over top and you can't get out of it.
Ugh.
You know, like on your pool.
Yeah. That would be brutal.
Oh, you have that?
I don't have a retractable pool cover. The pool cover for my pool has to be put
But
in
if
by
like
professionals.
each night you close it up so then
Okay.
no
Yeah.
debris gets in it or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's vaguely, but I'm going to go with freezer.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
okay.
gut was in between freezer and sauna. I thought pool, it didn't sound believable at all, but that could be Patrick's delivery and it could be on purpose. Closet sounds so basic it might just be true if it's an old
Yeah, none of us are
Lifetime-
talking about the closets.
old Lifetime movie, you have a small budget, that makes sense. Just to make it interesting, I was between freezer and sauna. You chose freezer. I'm going to go with sauna.
I think sauna's a good pick, Dan.
All right, here we go. What is it, Patrick?
Okay. All right. So of course, all these things have happened in a Lifetime movie.
Of course.
For sure. But the 2 sisters, the trapped sisters, were trapped in the pool with the cover.
Wow! You were so close,
Yeah.
Brian.
When did this come out?
This was like right when I started my podcast, in 2016. So you might have actually listened to that episode, which is why it was like
Yeah.
clicking in your brain.
Yeah, it's definitely here. Like man.
Because it is very unlikely, and the one of the sisters loses her like engagement or wedding ring in the bottom, and the sisters are diving in. They close the pool up on. her.
Yes!
That's how it happened.
You knew
You
it.
know,
You
so
knew it.
I believe so. My wife and I do love watching bad, like disaster type movies.
Sharknado, if you will.
Sharknado.
Yeah.
We just watched one a few months ago about these 2 people that get stuck on a ski lift, which was
Ooh.
unfortunate at not like overnight and they freeze and stuff. But I do think I've seen this trailer and trying to find a movie with my wife. Man, I should have gone
knew
with
it
my
and
gut,
shoulda gone
but I
with
didn't
your
know it was
gut.
Lifetime. I think that's
You
what
actually
I
said
got.
my gut says freezer
Yeah.
is what you
My
said.
gut did say freezer,
So you
but
did go with your
that
gut.
has been a Lifetime movie. The person has been stuck in the
Yeah,
freezer. So.
all of them have been. So
Yeah.
that isn't.
Man,
Love it. Love
Still
it.
1-1. 1,000 to
Okay.
1,000.
1,000 to 1,000.
Here we go.
We're still batting 1,000.
2 more questions in this what's it called segment, and they'll go pretty quick. So
How'd they die?
How'd they die?
how they die. Best friends die a lot in Lifetime movies,
Yes.
as you guys know.
And that's why we hold each other
friend-
close.
That's why we do. You never know.
Never know.
It's very
No day but
dangerous.
today.
The best friend in the movie Psycho Stripper is a wannabe dancer, not a stripper. She wants to be a legit dancer, and she ultimately faces an untimely death. How did she die?
Wow.
Option A, she was impaled by a pool cue.
Okay.
Option B, she falls off the pole and hits her head, like the stripper pole.
The
Okay.
pole.
Got
Okay.
it.
So wait, say the first one again.
It's pool cue.
I know. I just want to hear him say it.
Impaled by a pool cue.
Okay, and then say the second one.
She falls off the
What
pole
are you doing?
and hits her head.
I
I know. They sound
you
the
say
same.
pull
huh?
and pull and pull
Yeah.
the same.
Yes,
Yeah,
got it.
that was all I was hoping.
A
to
stripper
hear.
pool.
Yeah,
The stripper pole.
It's a Maryland. It's a Maryland thing. It's the that O.
It's a tricky O.
Option C, chopped with a sexy fireman stripper's axe.
Oh my gosh.
D,
Why did we need to know if it was a sexy fireman stripper?
That was implied. I
because where would she get the axe?
A regular
D.
fireman.
Strangled from the back seat of her car after a dance rehearsal.
think. Okay. You go first.
I'm in between A and D here. The candy. I think it's either strangled from the backseat of her car because it's a very Lifetime thing, or it's I with a pool cue because it's just like she wasn't a stripper. You said she was a dancer that wasn't a stripper. So the falling off the pole one I think doesn't make much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Strangled of the backseat of the car. It's either a throw in that he threw in just because it sounds so obvious, or that's right. I'm going to go with A.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with A, pull cue to the eye. Final answer. Lock it in.
Okay.
I don't know why a sexy fireman stripper would bring a real axe. That seems problematic. And
As far as a prop goes.
As far as a prop go. I'm going to go with the stripper pole. I think maybe there was some of that going on to help pay the bills, maybe to become a more established dancer of sorts. And maybe that life got out of hand, and it's ultimately what led to her demise.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yes. So the best friend in Psycho Stripper, who was a wannabe dancer, faced her untimely death by being impaled by a pool cue. Yeah.
Let's go. And he takes the lead.
Yeah, and it is gruesome. It is one of the most gruesome things I've ever seen.
What's
on
the
Lifetime.
context? How does it happen?
I don't know. She's like running away from the psycho stripper, and somehow they're in a pool room, and she just gets a pool cue
Pool,
in her belly.
pool cue impalement there.
Man, that's tough.
Happens
In
to
the
best of us.
belly?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
In the belly.
That takes some
Yeah,
serious
I thought it was
force.
to the eye. Which
Yeah, I did
guess,
too. I don't know
yeah.
why we both thought eye.
Yeah, yep, it's the belly.
All right.
Okay, final question in this segment.
Okay.
In the movie Killing All My Sisters,
What happens in
Madison.
that one? Out of curiosity.
yes.
Oh
well,
my
this
gosh.
is where we're getting to.
Oh, okay.
Madison turns out to be the killer. Spoiler alert.
Of all her
Ruined
sisters?
it. Of all of them.
Yeah.
I would assume the sister
She-
that's still alive is the one that did the killing, but that's just me.
She was sleeping with the president, the president's of the sorority.
Okay.
She was sleeping with her boyfriend and killing to keep everyone like quiet about it.
Okay.
Wow.
How many sorority sisters did
Oh,
she kill?
sorority sisters.
All right, now we're on board.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Not president of the United States.
And not
and
biological
not her
sister.
biological
Yes,
sisters.
got
Got it.
Yeah.
I see how I worded that question could leave you with a lot of questions.
We've cracked games.
We cracked it wide open. It is shattered.
Yes, sorority
Yeah.
sisters.
Yes.
The title doesn't give that
Killing
away,
all my
but it's
sisters.
implied.
Got it. Okay.
All right, so how did she die?
Okay.
Madison?
How many sisters did
Ooh,
she
how many
kill?
did she kill?
Yes. Option A, 10. 10 sisters. Option B,
Patrick Serrano
4.
now voicing the SAT.
Patrick, can I ask you a question? Did you
Yes.
did you
10 sisters.
did you forget to do multiple choice for this one?
Well, yes, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
The
it.
last one's going to be like frogs. Like 10 sisters, 6 sisters, 12 sisters, 6 frogs. What?
Okay, we're going with A is 10.
Sisters. Got
B,
it.
10 sisters. B is 4 sisters. C is 0 sisters.
Whoa.
And D is 1 sister.
Okay.
Now, 0 and 1 seem unlikely.
Yes.
Leads me to 10 and 4. 10 is quite the spree.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's enough time. We got an 84-minute movie, 10 sisters. That's a lot of sisters per
Too many
minute.
sisters.
Too many sisters. 4 doesn't seem like enough. 4 seems slightly too low to make it a full movie. I'm going 10 sisters.
So my whole thing was 0 and 1 have to be out because it's sisters plural. That those two are eliminated. 10 sounds like a lot of sisters for an 85-minute movie. 4 seems to be the number. But what if she doesn't successfully kill any of them?
Oh, she's just
That's
really
the
bad.
thing
She's
that's
bad
getting
at
me.
killing.
I think she's bad at kills. She's bad at sister kills. Either 4 or 0. Give me B4. B4.
Oh, come on, do it. Do it.
What?
Do it.
Do what?
0.
No. B4. Final answer. Lock it in.
Okay. So in killing all my sisters, Madison kills 1 of her sisters.
Oh, no.
Just 1. So D, 1.
The movie is called Killing All My Sisters, plural, and she kills 1 sister.
She sure does. The one at the beginning of the movie,
Brandon-
and she tries to kill everybody else, but she doesn't do it.
Right there.
All of them, all one of them, all one of my sisters.
Just the one, but all my sisters.
Did she attempt to kill more than one?
Yeah.
So
she
she's
attempts
trying to kill
like,
all her
like
sisters.
5.
She only successfully kills 1 of her sisters.
10's a lot.
10's a lot.
10 would
I
have been a
can't
feat.
believe you went with 10. I was going to go with every one of those you didn't go with, 10 or 4.
All right. Well,
Okay.
after segment 1, we are
Yes.
Dana's 2,000. I have 1,000.
That's right. I'm up by 1,000.
Let's take a quick break. We'll come back
Insurmountable.
with game number 2, part of the Lifetime Game Show Palooza here on Deck the Hallmark. Welcome back, everybody. Deck the Hallmark, Deck the Lifetime Uncorked, doing our second annual Lifetime Game Show Palooza.
And we're going to do another one in
Patrick.
May, and then we're all set until 2027.
Right? Yeah. Every year.
Yeah, that's it.
Patrick, we are tied after, not tied. Dan's up by 1,000 after.
Why are we even playing?
After segment
If
number
you're just gonna
1.
make stuff up.
Set up what we got up next.
Set up. We got up.
Okay. Up next is a segment. I have to lead into the segment. So, I was doing some research and I found out that Miss Vivica A. Fox has been in the most Lifetime movies.
Wow.
That of any other actor. She's been in so many. 25 of those have been a part of a series called The Wrong Series.
25?
I had no idea Vivica A.
25.
Fox had been in this many Lifetime movies.
Yes.
No idea.
So my next segment is called Right to Be Wrong.
Nice.
Nicely
Where,
done.
thank you. Where in Right to Be Wrong, you guys are going to be played a clip. And in the clip, there is, it's going to give you a little preview. And you guys, based off of that preview, have to guess what the title of the movie is. The Wrong, something. The Wrong Swimmer. The Wrong.
Got it.
So she's in 25 movies
With
that are
wrong in the
titled The
title.
Wrong Blank.
Yes.
And after you guys guess, we will play the rest of the clip, which will have Miss Vivica A. Fox saying the titular line. She does in every one of these. She pops in and she's like, I guess you chose the wrong podcast host.
Fantastic. I love that.
It's
So
great.
we'll start with clip number 2. Yes.
Yes. And
right.
Brandon, you'll hear a very obvious segue.
Great. We will. So I turn it off at a certain point.
Yeah, you're gonna pause it when you hear the
Oh
tone.
boy.
You'll hear it, and there's a space between it, so don't worry. So let's go to our first clip, and let's see if we can guess the title.
Okay, and while we do that, you'll fix your microphone input. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Okay, ladies, I have to ask, what's next?
A lot of studying. I think after this, I want to go back to being a good girl.
Okay. I'm proud of you. That boy was a monster.
He was terrible. He was a sick, twisted human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little John.
I knew you would know it.
Yes, we did. We knew it. That's right.
I'm gonna go. Do we get options?
No. So your only clue is that it's the wrong something. So based off of the clip, it's the wrong something.
I'm gonna go with.
It's my turn to go first, but I have no idea. So if you have something, you can go for it.
I'm gonna go with the wrong nurse.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the wrong. It sounded like they were in school, like college.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We just did something on sorority sisters. The wrong co-ed. Yeah, the wrong co-ed.
Okay. Yeah. Let's play the rest of the clip.
Okay,
We got to
ladies,
play
I
it from the
have to
beginning.
ask.
Oh, no.
It's great. No, but it's great. It's fine.
A
It's
lot of studying.
a lot of studying.
I
A lot of
think after this,
studying.
I want to go back to being a good girl.
I'm gonna go back to being a good girl. What the?
Proud of you.
The wrong call, girl.
That boy was a monster.
He was
That could-
terrible. He was a sick, twisted human
All
being.
right, here we go.
I'm going to post these on social media as well.
Katie, he was the wrong boy next door.
Oh, he was the wrong.
Yep.
He was the wrong. If I had known that he was the wrong, I think I'd have still wouldn't have chosen that, but I'd have been better.
Well,
Okay.
it doesn't necessarily follow any line of like logic. Like the villain
Okay,
always
great.
the person.
This is exciting. I love this game.
yeah.
Have you seen The Boy Next Door with J-Lo, Patrick?
Of course I have. Yeah.
Where he gives her an original copy of the Odyssey.
It's the most romantic gesture.
Yeah, that 1,000-year-old book he just had laying around.
Hey, I don't know his family.
I have a first edition of the Odyssey. Is it in stone? It's one of my favorite scenes in movie history.
It's good.
I have a first edition of the Odyssey for you.
I love
Sorry.
it.
All right, are we ready for number 2?
Yeah, and I think I figured out how to pause. So
Oh, nice.
that's good. That's good. All right, so
with my homies.
we're still at 2,000 to 1,000. Here we go.
Here we go.
The next part of the wrong thing.
Yes.
Please, Devin, put the knife down so nobody gets hurt.
Oh, you're really not in any position to be giving orders.
Are you, Ben? Please, Devin, it's not too late. We can all still be together, just like you wanted, just like my father wanted.
No! It's too late for that, Hannah. Just like it's too late for your father and that bitch girlfriend of his. Just like it was too late for my mother when she walked in on my father and that whore.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the wrong stepsister. The wrong stepsister is what I'm going with based upon my limited knowledge of the family tree that I heard about from our said killer. The wrong stepsister.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the wrong sister wife.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yeah, you went there. One thing for the listeners, because they can't see the video, that loud clunking sound at the end is Miss Vivica A. Fox coming into the scene with a hockey puck and knocking out the bad guy.
Yeah.
And then she says the following.
Hit it.
Looks like I hired the wrong cheerleader coach.
Oh, man. This is the best game because I'm currently winning.
Right. Well, there you go. And yes, the cheerleader coach got the job at the high school to get revenge on, for all the stuff that happened in her childhood.
Why is Vivica A. Fox hiring a cheerleading coach? Why is that her job?
I think she might have been the principal.
Of course. And there's 25.
She always has like.
How many times is she going to be wrong, man?
I love that she, at the end of all of these movies, says the title of the movie.
This is a new podcast called The Wrong Podcast. Like, how have we not started this podcast already?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
I mean,
literally 25
all
built in.
Day. I love it.
25 built
these
in.
movies, they always are a delight. Always a delight.
How many more do we have?
Never-
Please say
that-
it's 100. How many more?
We did 4. We did 4.
We have 2
for
more.
for this because
Okay.
It
All
could
right.
be anything.
So currently we've had
I'm
no
2000,
success.
1000. It's insurmountable.
No.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I'll kill you.
My funny Valentine. Do it already. Do it, Emily! Shoot me!
Oh, good Lord. Oh, I just wanted to make sure that you two were okay. Is he dead?
I sure hope not.
Oh my gosh.
Your turn to go first.
Well, the only logical answer after hearing it is the wrong Valentine. Right?
Okay.
That's not a bad guess.
That's the most logical guess, but logic hasn't mattered
No, cheerleading coaches
so
off
far.
the map.
I'm going to go with the wrong Valentine.
I don't you can't have a right stalker, so wrong stalker wouldn't work. Because he sounded like a stalker, like he just. I'm gonna go with the wrong Uber driver, or taxi driver. Can I get both of those?
Yeah,
Okay,
I would
great.
allow that.
yeah.
All right, hit it.
Yeah.
It's clearly not right.
Here we go.
I can't wait. I hope it's not Valentine.
Emily, it looks like you picked the wrong Valentine.
It was too easy. It was
Too
It was
easy.
right there. He said it.
Man.
Yeah. And if he didn't say My Funny Valentine, then it would have never. I mean, that was
we
probably
did-
the only thing in the movie that had to do with Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, there is not a crazier high than getting an answer right
In this game.
in segment 2 of the game show Palooza.
But to be fair, had I really wanted to play to win, I would have also said
I know.
Valentine because I think that was the answer.
I
But
still didn't
this
think
is
it was
more
going to
fun.
be it somehow.
No, I thought it was going to be. It looks like you chose the wrong circus ringmaster. I don't know what she's going to say. She has to say it at the end of the movie.
Well, the good news
looks
is
like you chose the wrong tax advisor. Like what? I don't know.
the good news is we have one more left.
Yeah.
And you do get to go first. this
2000
next
to
time.
2000.
So
Here we go.
maybe there's something here. All right. Wow.
You know me, I never stopped loving you. I even have the flower that you gave me when we first met. Do you want to see?
Oh, wow.
Pepper spray. She pepper sprays them.
So like it sounds like she was cheating and like was cheating with this guy and he turned out to be awful.
Yeah.
So it sounds like she chose the wrong sounds like you chose the wrong adulterer, cheater, the wrong cheater. Let's go with the wrong cheater. Final answer. I'm not happy about it.
Okay. Bran, what are you thinking?
I'm going to go with the wrong lover.
That's not a bad one. The wrong lover is what I should have gone with. Dang it. You're going to be winning.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
And let's hear Miss Vivica A. Fox walks into the
Clearly
scene.
wrong
and
lover. You're right.
So after the girl pepper sprays him and runs to safety, Miss Vivica A. Fox walks on.
Yeah, she
and
does to
pepper
say her
sprays him,
big line.
and she pepper sprays him and says the following.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Okay, now she says the following.
Looks like you messed with the wrong cheerleader.
What's great about this series. What's great?
It could be the killer or you.
I know it's not consistent about who is the wrong that we're talking about.
Right.
I love that.
It's like Die Hard. It can be Die Hard. It can be Die Hard with a Vengeance. It can be A Good Day to Die Hard. It can be any of those things. It's like you chose the wrong day to fly commercial. Like, I don't know.
So that means that we're once again tied going
goodness.
into the final round, which we'll get to after this break. Here on Deck the Hallmark. You're listening to the wrong podcast.
Oof. I like what you did there.
Welcome back. We are heading into round 3 of the second annual Lifetime Game Show Palooza, hosted by Patrick of lifetimeuncorked.com. Patrick, set up round number 3.
Okay, so for round number 3, well, I brought 2 different options, so I guess we can do. So we could do a Candace question.
Yes.
And then I think the other one I can have as like a tiebreaker.
I love that.
Guess.
Let's do it.
Good. I like that idea.
Okay, so let's do our favorite segment of this week and every week or year.
That's right.
What you say, Candace Cameron Bure. On my wedding day, catch the bouquet. Candace hates the gays. Candace Cameron Bure. Drinking rosé, eating creme brulee. Can't share with me. Candace Cameron Bure. Yeah.
An inspired rhyme, as always. Patrick, take it away.
Bunch of rhyming.
I love it.
Okay, so for our tiebreaker today, Candace Cameron Bure was recently on The View, the show that she hosted, and she was talking about an upcoming movie. The wigs were terrible.
In the movie or on the show?
In the clip they showed, the wigs were out of control. It looked like a parody of a TV movie. It was so good. But that is not the question. The question that I have as our tiebreaker, and we're going to I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to name. This is a conundrum. Okay, whoever can name the most co-hosts that were on at the same time as Candace Cameron Bure wins.
Do I play
when she was on The View?
Do we go
of when she was co-hosting or on the clip I'm about to play?
No,
when she was co-hosting. When she was co-hosting.
So the clip doesn't matter?
The clip is the answer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So how many correct answers are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if you count Candace, well, there's 5, and then
this?
6 would be Candace.
How about we do this? We alternate. So if you take one, I can't take it, and we each get 4 guesses, and there's no wrong answers. But whoever gets the most right is the winner. So like you say one, I say one, you say one, I say one. We can't repeat. So if you say a certain like let's say that Fred Durst was host of The View, and you said Fred Durst, I cannot then say Fred Durst.
Wow.
Does that make sense? Sure.
Perfect. I love that. That's good. That's good.
And it was your turn to go first.
I am gonna go with oh gosh, the cheetah girl that is now married to Israel Houghton. What is her name? Sabrina.
You can't tell her.
Sabrina.
What
I was
are
gonna
you
say
like?
Sabrina from the Cheetah Girls.
You can't help him. He's got to come up with a name. This is serious.
Sabrina Houghton is what she is called now. But Sabrina from the Cheetah Girls.
Unbelievable.
Okay. I believe her
by producer Aaron Shea helping here.
Sabrina starts with a B or something.
She already gave you the first name. She may as well give you the last name.
Oh my
too.
gosh! Stop.
This is an asterisk.
You
That's
knew
fine.
who I was talking about.
I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Aaron. Would he have guessed her?
I would have written down Cheetah Girl.
Cheetah Girl.
And what would not have counted? All right. One of my guesses is going to be Whoopi Goldberg. Probably wrong. Go ahead.
Joy Behar, whatever her name is.
Meredith Vieira.
Okay.
Gosh, I think I've done it all now. Dr. Oz.
Oh my gosh.
Megan McCain.
Oh, nice.
I don't think she's on there with her, but
She was on
there
at one
briefly.
point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Vivica A. Fox.
Perfect. At least it's a woman this time.
And then I'm gonna go with. We already said Joy Behar and Meredith Vieira.
Yeah. And Whoopi. And the Cheetah Girl.
I'm gonna go with Melissa Joan Hart.
Oh.
There we go. Hit that button and let me see how I lost 1-0 because Aaron helped.
And humanitarian Whoopi Goldberg is back as moderator.
Now, from just
Okay, that's one.
I got one.
absolute ridiculous.
Joy Behar, celebrated
gonna
performer
win.
and one of the
Okay,
original
that's one.
co-hosts, returns to the table with her signature wit.
I've met you before. You've always been very charming. Scared?
Now we're gonna get the other
You guys are tough.
people.
Full House actress and Dancing with the Stars alum Candace Cameron Bure is making her View debut.
I think this season's going to be super spicy and really fun, and I'm just looking forward to the camaraderie.
Along with our own Hall
Didn't
of
turn out
Famers,
well.
GMA Weekend co-anchor and Emmy-winning ABC News journalist.
I think we have
Who?
a great representation.
Paula Ferris.
of the
Oh.
leaders that our country holds dear that will be sitting at the table.
Never heard of her.
Canadian and season 18 regular Michelle Collins is signing on as co-host.
This group is incredible. We work well together. It's going to be fun.
So
I'm
Sabrina
sure
from
we'll
the
disagree about things,
Cheetah
and
Girls
everyone will each
not
talk
on
about
there?
There's one more.
While actress producer Raven Simone is
Raven Simone! Dang it! I knew she was on the show and I
That's
forgot
on you.
it.
That's on you right there. It's not on me.
There, you were so close.
So we
Sabrina
tied?
from the Cheetah Girls was on The View, though, right? At some point.
No, you're thinking of like Adrienne Bailon, I think, was on.
Oh, didn't even have the
She was
right
on
one.
the Talk or the other one. Okay, you guys are tied again.
So Sabrina's the one that does the
my
Decom
tiebreaker.
podcast, right?
You are really
Adrian,
locked in on
Adrian
this.
is the one who is married. That's the one. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Because I knew it was Raven.
Whoa!
Okay, so you helped him be wrong?
I knew that he was talking about Sabrina,
Adrian.
but I wasn't giving away an answer that
I was talking about
Lucky it wasn't right. There'd have been some real collusion here. Is all I'm saying.
Collusion.
But next time, Game Show Palooza Part 3, Brand, call me.
That's
But
right,
let it be known
So
that
you
I
really cheat.
that I did know
We will be some
that
cheetah girls.
That's funny. That's
I was
funny there.
Okay,
I was close.
so we're still tied. I brought a
Tiebreaker 2,
tiebreaker.
second annual Game Show Palooza. Here we are, 2000 to 2000.
Here we are. All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
3000.
You each got a point in that round, 3,000.
That's right.
Makes
Do
me
we
feel better.
do we
Lifts
get
my
to
spirit.
since we have thousands of points? Should we do a wager?
Why would we? There's one question,
Yeah.
Brand. I don't know what
That's
you
how they
think
do it
is-
at the end.
We've cracked games.
That's how they do it at the end of
That's
Jeopardy.
How Jeopardy does it.
One question.
Let's just do the
They
question.
wager.
Let's just do the question.
Okay, this is a what's that? A hide and seek or seek and find type of thing. So you're gonna find
a little bit more.
It's a hide and seek or seek and find, depending on what you would think.
Those things in the back of Highlights magazines
Yes.
where you like find the things that don't belong. So this is a list of the upcoming Lifetime movies. Okay.
Okay.
One of them is a fake title. The other ones are real.
One of them is a fake title. The other ones are real. So we have to guess which one is the fake one. How about we get a notes app out?
Aaron's got it. Aaron's got it. Unless you want to talk more ish about my girl Aaron.
No, what I'm saying is that how about you and I guess the fake one and write it down where only we can
How
see
about
it.
we text it to Patrick?
Okay.
And
We'll text it
but
to
we
Patrick.
texted to Patrick.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
I have
All right.
Patrick's number. I don't know if you do. Me and Patrick are friends.
You both texted me today, so,
That's right.
so we're good.
Fine.
All right. Your options are of upcoming Lifetime movies in the next like month or so.
Wow.
My Child. Hold on. Okay.
My Child, hold on.
You know-
I think that one is fake.
Oh, my child, hold on.
All right.
Wow.
You know these Lifetime movies can be confusing. My Child has my doctor's face.
Okay.
My Child has my doctor's face.
There's no way. There's no way that movie A exists or B doesn't exist and you came up with the title. I don't know which one is more ludicrous.
Right.
Okay.
But there you
child
go.
has my
Oh, you guys
doctor's
also know me. I have to say them all with like a thing. Up next. Have you seen my son?
Okay.
Have you seen my son?
Okay. Missing child, trying to find.
Yeah.
Okay.
My child has my doctor's face.
A chef's deadly revenge.
A chef's deadly
A
revenge.
chef's
This is
deadly revenge.
we're just in real murky waters here.
Killer mother-in-law.
And these all sound
Killer
so generic.
Mother-in-law.
Aside from my child has my doctor's face,
Yeah,
which is the
that
true
one is
star.
sticking out like
That's the true star
child,
here.
like child doctor.
A deadly threat to my family. A deadly threat to my
There ain't
family.
been a movie that named that yet.
And then finally, mommy meanest. Mommy meanest.
Now, only one of these is not real?
Only one is not real. Only one.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I was just saying, if it helps, I was thinking, when I first read My Child Has My Doctor's Face, I was thinking some sort of facial surgery. But I think it's just she went in for like in vitro and he swapped the sperm with his own.
Okay.
That is what I'm
Yeah,
thinking. So
yeah.
I was thinking that one was fake, but now it could be
So,
real.
I
Patrick,
was thinking too, like when Dwight cuts off the face of the CPR dummy and puts it on his face.
That's what I thought at first.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was more plausible.
So Patrick,
It could be face
if when we text you, if we're both wrong, don't announce
Yeah.
the right answer. Take those two answers off the board. Does that make sense?
Okay, I love that.
Okay,
That's fine.
great. All right. Okay. I've got the one that I think is fake.
All right, I just texted.
I just texted
sent it
Patrick
in.
as well. Send it in.
You're the weakest link.
Phones down. Heads up, 7 up.
Okay. So. Oh, hold on. My phone's in airplane mode.
God almighty.
You guys,
we cracked games. We cracked it.
all right. Here we go.
Games never stood a chance.
So Bran chose a deadly threat to my family. The vaguest of titles.
That's a
the
very
vaguest of
good
titles.
choice. That's what I was in between that one and the one I chose.
And Dan chose, have you seen my son?
Just can't be,
Have
right?
you seen my son? Okay, so those are both off the board because those are both real
Yep.
titles.
Wow. Okay.
Coming up.
All right.
Okay.
Coming up.
All right.
So you are left with the following. You are left with
My child has my doctor's
my child
face.
has my doctor's face. My child has my doctor's face.
Is there a question mark at the end or not?
No.
Okay.
My child has my doctor's face. There you go. A chef's deadly revenge. Killer mother-in-law or mommy meanest. Mommy meanest.
We both sent them in.
Okay. Bran says mommy meanest.
I was between that one and mine.
Yeah, and Dan says killer mother-in-law.
Yep.
And both of these are the mother themes for Mother's Day coming up, right? So, you would think that both of them would be real.
Oh.
But one of them is the fake. One of them is the fake. Okay?
Okay.
Aaron, do you have a idea of which one could be the fake?
Aaron, do you have an idea?
Do you know?
I don't know. I think killer mother-in-law.
Mommy Meanest sounds so weird, like he made it up, and it's the last one. That's what makes me think it might be Mommy Meanest.
Mommy meanest.
The fake Lifetime movie title is not Mommy Meanest. It is Killer Mother.
Yeah! Let's go!
There you go. So Dan wins. Yay!
You know, it was an uphill battle today. I had to play against the producer and the host. I had to go above and beyond. Gave 110%. And it calls went my way at the end. And I'm proud. And it's something that I'll carry with me. I'd like to thank God first and foremost. To be the second annual winner it means more. You know, it means more here on Deck the Hallmark.
Usually, a speech isn't required.
Oh, my bad.
A Killer Mother-in-Law has never been a Lifetime movie title, and there's been many iterations like the Killer-in-law or like I don't know, another type of mother-in-law pun. But yeah, Killer Mother-in-law never been a Lifetime movie.
Wow.
What is the my doctor has my
It's got to be like it turns out that he's the dad.
child's son.
It is
what
like
face?
he's one of those doctors that is taking the I guess in fertilizing women with himself rather than like their donor or whatever. It's not great. So that one comes out this weekend. We'll see how it goes.
New segment. You just give them the title and they have to guess the plot.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Or reverse. You give the plot and they
Maybe for the third annual.
Right? There you
annual
go.
next
Picked the
week.
wrong game show podcast. I can tell you that right now. Brandon, how's it feel to be a loser? Good?
I'm real peeved, and maybe the first win.
I didn't get any confetti on Philo, which I thought for sure.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna get. Give it a second. Wait for it. There it is. Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's the least we can do.
Well, we did it.
Yeah, fireworks.
Lifetimeuncorked.com to follow all of Patrick's reviews.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Merry Christmas. I'm out of here.
Deck the Hallmarks of Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.